Hey everyone, welcome back to Flow State Reactions. I am Starry and I am here yet again to react to The Lord of the Rings. This is the behind the scenes, the appendices, and we left off with me watching the deleted scenes from the extended edition, which is what I watched. And so I was just blown away by every single scene that was actually taken out of the movie that I watched. So it's just really interesting to know that the theatrical version was completely different from my experience, I have to say, because this list, I only watched 7 of them last time and there's a lot more videos to go. So this whole entire video that I'm going to edit together for you guys is just going to be all of the rest of the deleted scenes from the extended edition of The Lord of the Rings, okay? And so I don't know how that's going to go because I've actually seen these scenes when I watched it the first time. So if you want to skip on to the next video of something I haven't seen, that's perfectly understandable. But I'm going to watch them anyway, just because it's going to delight me just to be like, oh my God, I can't believe they took that out. Oh my God, I can't believe they took that out. Oh my God, I can't, you know what I'm saying? Because it was really surprising me the last video. So yeah, that's all that's going to be in this one. And I appreciate those of you who want to stick around to watch that, because I'm sure you had that experience. If you watched the theatrical version, then I'm sure you were blown away to see all of these new scenes. And then if you watched the extended version first, like I did, then I'm sure you were blown away just as equally by the fact that certain scenes were deleted, right? So we'll see. I might actually get to a scene where I'm like, okay, they could have deleted this one. We'll see. Okay, so anyway, thank you guys for joining me, and we're just going to go ahead and get right into it, okay? All right, and we're starting this one with the sword that was broken. Okay, this is a deleted scene from Fellowship of the Ring. Here we go. Oh, what? Are you kidding me? So what did you guys see if you didn't see them have this exchange? Right? What in the world? How do you add that level of depth to their interactions?
Who are you?
Without this?
I invented Gandalf the Grey. And we are here on common purpose. Friend?
He straight up said, who are you? How do you cut that out? Very interesting.
Shots of Narsil. Blade cut the ring. Sauron's hand. Still sharp.
Yeah, still sharp. I wonder why.
No more than a broken head.
Oh. How dare you, sir? Let me tell you something. Just rewatching these deleted scenes, I can already tell that my rewatch of The Lord of the Rings is going to be on a whole other level, because just knowing everything that I know, I feel so much more immersed
You are Isildur
in the story.
Not Isildur himself. You are not bound to his fate.
The same blood flows in my veins.
And knowing that Liv's voice was intentionally lowered, you know, her register of her voice was lowered.
Your time will come.
I love that. I love knowing that for some reason.
Same evil, and you will defeat it.
You know? Oh, that was so good. Can't believe they cut that out. I don't know. Okay, here we go. Here's another one. The Council of Elrond.
Of old.
Wait.
You've been summoned here to answer the threat of Mordor.
No, they did not.
Middle-earth stands upon the brink
Cut
of
this out. That's
destruction. None can escape it.
outrageous. There's no
Unite
way
or
in
you
the
will
world.
Each race is bound to this fate, this one doom. Bring forth the ring.
They could not have cut this out because they even did a spoof about it on the Saturday Night Live. So this had to have been in a theatrical version, right? Some version of it, even if they cut some parts of it. There's no way in the world. I refuse to believe that. So I refuse. I'm not watching a theatrical version if this is not in there. You're not going to take this out and then take out the concerning hobbits and talking about Bilbo and Merry and Pippin and the trip into the Shire, you know, the wagon
The
trip.
eastern sky grow dark.
I will
In the
not.
west, a pale light lingered.
I'm not watching the
Voices
theatrical
cry.
version. I'm sorry.
Doom is near at hand. Isildur's bane is found.
What are you doing, Boromir? Why did it take them so long to say something to him? He was literally reaching for it. Like, what are we doing? What did you think was going to happen? You thought he was going to stop himself?
Never before has any voice uttered the words of that tongue here in Imladris.
Do not ask your pardon, Master Elrond, for the black speech of Mordor may yet be heard in every corner of the West. The ring is altogether evil.
Hi, Gandalf.
A gift
I
to the
missed you.
foes of Mordor. Why not use this ring? Long has my father, the steward of Gondor, kept the forces of Mordor at bay. Let us use it against him.
You cannot wield it.
Okay.
None of us can.
Right.
And
Right.
what would a ranger know of this matter?
He's not a ranger.
This is no mere ranger.
Oh, okay. Right.
He is Aragorn, son of Arathorn.
Yep.
You owe him your allegiance.
Mm-hmm. You sure do.
Gondor needs no king.
Wow, they deleted all of this, huh? Interesting.
Aragorn is right. We cannot use it.
Okay, so that was it. So we have another one coming on. I have an ad here. Okay, here we go. This is another one. Gilran's Memorial. Gilran's Memorial.
In her heart, your mother knew you'd be hunted all your life. That you'd never escape your fate. The skill of the elves can reforge the sword of kings. But only you have the power to wield it.
I do not want that power. I have never wanted it.
I thought that was important to know.
You were the last of
That
that
he
bloodline. There is
didn't
no
want it.
other.
He didn't want that power. You know? To bring more depth to his character. So it's interesting that they would choose to cut that out.
Setting
But
out on the quest of Mount Doom.
here's another one.
On you
The departure of the
travel
Fellowship.
with him, no oath nor bond is laid to go further than you will. Farewell. Hold to your
Farewell.
purpose. May the blessings of elves and men and all free folk go with you.
Fellowship.
Look at our little crew.
Ring-bearer.
That's you. Let's go.
Lord Gandalf, is it left or right?
So left or right. That's so cute. He didn't want to look lost from the very beginning. Which way do we go? There's your elf. Your elf lady. Wow. It's very interesting. Okay, so I'm gonna forgive them because they didn't come. I assumed that they were cutting out the whole thing of the Council of Elrond, but I realized it was just a portion of it. So I forgive them.
Come and help an old man.
The Walls of Moria. Walls of Moria.
How's your shoulder?
Better than it was.
And the ring? You must be careful now. Evil will be drawn to you from outside the village.
Yeah, already.
And a fear from within.
Mm-hmm.
Who then do I trust?
You must trust yourself.
Yeah.
Trust your own strength.
What do you mean?
There are many powers in this world for good or for evil. Some are greater than I am. And against some I have not yet been tested.
That means so much what Gandalf just said now after having seen all of the trilogy and then seeing behind the scenes and everything. Beyond which I have not yet been tested. Listen. Because I know how strong and powerful Gandalf is. And even he's like, I don't know. Oh, another one. Oh, the Doors of Moria.
Lord of Moria, speak, friend, and enter.
Oh, I like this scene.
Suppose that?
Oh, it's quite simple. If you want a friend, you speak the password and the doors will open.
They didn't have this in the movie? Oh.
Edro Hiamen.
And Gandalf was so sure. Oh, it's very simple. This is all we have to do.
Hennas Godwin.
I like this.
Amen.
Nothing's happening.
Nothing's happening.
I once knew every spell in all the tongues of elves. Then it walks in.
What are you going to do then?
Knock your head against these doors, Peregrine Took.
What are you gonna do
And
then?
if that does not shatter them, and I am allowed a little peace from foolish questions.
I like seeing Gandalf get all flustered, you know, and showing that things are not just going to always go our way just because we have a wizard on our side.
Alas,
You know. It's very interesting.
Minds are no place for a pony. Even one so brave as Bill.
Bye-bye, Bill.
Bill.
Go on, Bill.
Bill. They showed that scene where Bill was fake. I was
Don't worry.
outdone.
Nurse my heart.
Lord have mercy. Outdone. They showed that horse laying on the side, the pony laying on the side on the ground in the snow. Fake snow. They're doing way too much for me. Okay, so we have another one. This is A Journey in the Dark.
We now have but one choice. We must face the long dark of Moria.
Oh my goodness. This was cut out too. Like I told you, this is just going to be me being like astonished by all the scenes that they took out.
Places of the world.
Because how do you get... I don't know. There's no way to get the feeling that I got when you have the theatrical release. I mean, it was still an outstanding movie just from the response, but I just feel like we need to keep all the scenes. We don't need to subtract anything at this point. You know what I mean? We can add, sure, but not subtract. That's just unnecessary. But it was necessary. I do understand that. Okay, I understand. I'm just glad that I listened to the people who told me to watch the extended edition, because there were those who argued in favor of the theatrical release. Listen, everybody has their own opinion and perspective and preference, you know. But I'm just glad that I did the extended, even though the time was daunting at the time.
It was not in gold or jewels.
Mithril, yeah. They talked about Mithril so much in the Rings of Power. They didn't really touch on it that much in the Lord of the Rings, but I just remember it from the other series. I know you guys don't like it, so I don't talk about it too much.
I never told him, but its worth was greater than the value of a sire.
Yeah. Okay, here we go, another one. Gandalf speaks to Frodo. No. What? There's no way this was cut out. So they didn't see the beginnings of Gollum?
It's Gollum.
He escaped the dungeons of Barad-dûr.
Escaped. Or was set loose.
Set loose.
Now the ring has drawn him near.
Wow, I can't believe they cut this.
He will never get rid of his need for it. Smeagol's life is a sad story. Yes, Smeagol, he was once called.
Smeagol, yeah.
Before the ring found him. Before it drove him mad. Do not be too eager to deal out death and judgment. Even the very wise can assume ends.
Right.
My heart tells me that Gollum has some part to play here, for good or ill.
He sure does.
Before this is over.
Oh, that was such a good scene, huh? Very compelling.
The pity of Bill.
This is like my second time watching it now. Certain scenes, right? These deleted scenes is the second time seeing them, and that was very captivating.
Never come to me.
Gandalf delivered his lines perfectly.
wish
I mean,
nothing
Ian
had
McKellen.
So do all who
Look
live
in
to
his
see
eyes,
such
like you could
time.
just
But that is not for them
feel
to
the
decide.
wisdom.
All we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. There are other forces at work in this world, Frodo, besides
Right,
the
that's true.
evil. Bilbo was meant to find the ring. In which case, you also were meant
Right.
to have it. And that is an encouraging thought.
That is an encouraging thought, and I wish that this scene was in the movie, because how can you not have that? I'm just interested in what was there in place of these things. Like, how do you get it to be as like enriched and enlivened and cohesive, and you know, just the depth of it, you know? You know what I mean? Because it's like it's missing certain heartbeats, you know what I mean?
They say that a great sorceress lives in these woods. All who look upon her fall under her spell
An elf witch of
Frown.
oh, they're talking about Galadriel.
and are never seen again.
Your coming to us
Oh yeah, Galadriel.
is as the footsteps of doom. You bring great evil here, ring bearer.
It's interesting seeing it again, knowing what I know about Galadriel.
Here's one
You know.
dwarf she won't ensnare so easily.
Because the way he was talking about her made her seem like an evil elf witch. Right. They were right there.
The dwarf breathed so loud we could have shot him in the dark.
I can't believe they cut the scene. What is happening?
So much for the legendary courtesy of the elves. Speak words we can all understand.
We have not had dealings with the dwarves since the dark days.
That was not so courteous.
Okay, we do not need that right now, sir. We're trying to make friends with very powerful people.
You bring great
Oh,
evil
here we go.
with you.
The great evil. No, we don't.
You can go no further.
Okay, we do. This is the second time I'm seeing this scene. Only the second time. And it's just as captivating, compelling. Just, it's so good. Knowing what they went through in order to get this on the screen is just adding so much more to it for me. You know what I mean? I have such a deep appreciation for what the actors went
Gandalf's
through.
death was not in vain. Nor would he have you give up hope. Don't carry the weight of the dead.
Right.
You will follow me.
It's making me think of the little storyboards, you know, with the little arrows
The
going.
heart of Elvendom.
You know what I'm talking about.
Realm of
Because they had to map out everything, you know. Didn't they say there was like 8 trees that they made in order to make it look like this huge forest? Okay, we have another one. Karas and Galadhon. Karas? Galadhon? And just knowing what they went through in order to create this elvish realm. Oh, that was magical. Just learning about that. It was just magical and so clever what they did. with the bigatures. You know. I just love knowing this. Dang, his eyes are so blue. My goodness. And here we go. Wasn't it Christmas lights they put around to make everything look so luminescent? And they did that so her eyes couldn't glow, and I love knowing that so much. And you would think it's kind of like a magician pulling back the curtains and revealing the secrets and stuff, but it just adds so much more to it.
What hope you had in secrecy is now gone.
Right.
I can
Oh yeah, and I wasn't sure if Gandalf was alive or dead in
Gandalf the
this.
Grey did not pass the borders of this land.
And her reaction kind of made me feel like he died. So I was like torn when I was watching it.
By both shadow and flame.
Because I was it was so confusing if you don't know.
Of Morgoth. For we went needlessly into the net of Moria.
Okay.
Needless were none of the deeds of Gandalf in life. We do not yet know his full purpose.
Oh, I should have caught that. We do not
The
yet
great
know his full
emptiness of
purpose.
Khazad-dûm fill your heart, Gimli, son of Gloin. For the world has grown full of peril. Tonight, you will sleep.
Welcome, Frodo of the Shire. What do I see in the eye?
Yeah, I liked how she was able to speak to him telepathically like that. Okay, we have another one. Lament for Gandalf.
A lament for Gandalf.
Wow, they took this out.
What do they say about him? I have not the heart to tell you.
I have not the heart to tell you.
For me, the grief is still too near.
Or after thunder, silver showers came falling like a rain of flowers. So it doesn't do them justice, well.
Wow, they cut this scene. I just don't even know. Okay, now we have the Mirror of Galadriel.
I will diminish and go into the west and remain Galadriel.
I cannot do this alone.
To bear a ring of power is to be alone.
To bear a ring of power is to be alone.
This is Nendo,
Okay.
the ring of adamant, and I am its keeper. This task was appointed to you, and
Right.
if you do not find a way, no one will.
No one will.
But I know what I must do. I'm afraid to do it.
Even the smallest person can change the course of the future.
That had to have been in the movie. Even the smallest person can change the course of the future. How can you not have that in the movie? What? That is so odd. That was even in the trailer. Anyway, I have an ad here. Okay, so we have another one. Here we go. Gifts of Galadriel. Dang, this was taken out too. Dang, and this whole scene is almost 5 minutes long, and they took the whole thing
Never
out.
before have we clad strangers in the garb of our own people.
I love this scene.
May these cloaks help shield you from unfriendly eyes.
Yeah, help shield you from unfriendly eyes, and they did. Right.
Elvish way bread. One small bite is enough to fill the stomach of a grown man.
Right, Elvish way bread. Oh my goodness, the nostalgia is off the chain for me. I have to watch this again soon.
4.
He said I ate 4.
Every league you travel south, the danger will increase. Mordor
I can't wait to
dwarfs
watch it
now
again.
hold the eastern shore of the Unweave.
You know, it's
Find
just-
safety on the western bank. Strange creatures bearing the mark of the White Hand have been seen on our borders.
Changing the whole
Seldom
entire experience
orcs
for me.
journey in the open under the sun. Yet these have done so. By a river, you have the chance of outrunning the enemy to the falls of Rauros.
all of this was taken out? What? I don't even know. Like, I've seen so many of these deleted scenes so far, and I just don't see what
My gift
could have
for
been
you,
taken out
Legolas, is a
without
bow of the Galadriel, worthy of the skill
affecting
of our woodland kin.
the movie. I don't understand. I don't know. Right?
Do not fear, young Peregrine Took. You will find your courage.
You will definitely find your courage.
And for you,
These little bitty hobbits out there fighting. I just cannot.
Thank you, my lady. Have you
Can I
ever
get
had
one of
those
those
nice shiny daggers?
shiny daggers? Right. I'm trying to tell you, that's how I felt when I first saw it, but that rope did come in
And
handy.
what gift would a dwarf ask of the elves?
Nothing,
Your hair.
except to look upon the lady of the Galadriel one last time. For she is more fair.
Oh no, he didn't ask for it. She gave it to him, right? Oh, he's in love. That is so cute.
Actually,
Dang, he got out of here.
there was one thing. No, talking nonsense.
Oh, he does ask. Oh, okay.
Stupid you are.
I have nothing greater to give than the gift you already bear. Iantiguil Arwen Domiel.
Anina.
That choice is
It's like
yet before us.
rewatching it, the show, the movie.
You have your own choice to make, Aragorn. To rise above the height of all your fathers since the days of Elendil. Or to fall into darkness with all that is left of your kin.
What a choice. I don't remember her saying that. Oof.
Naravna. Huaveritham. Elessar.
Elisar. Why should she call him Elisar?
Farewell, Frodo Baggins.
You know, you missed so many
I
things
give
the
you
first time
light
around,
of
so...
Elendil. Our most beloved
Oh, yeah.
star.
We needed that. Thank you. You probably knew that, though.
May it be a light for you in dark places when all other lights go out.
Okay. And it was. We needed that. Right? Here's another deleted scene, the Great River. Oh, with Gollum, right? That's Gollum, right? Yeah.
He's tracked us since Moria.
Mr. Frodo. I'm all right. But you're not. I'm here to help you.
No, you're not.
I promised Gandalf that I would.
Look at Sam. Every time I see him, he just really won a special place in my heart because I just was not expecting him to turn out to be a hero himself in the way that he was. He rose to the challenge again and again and again.
Get some sleep.
You know what I'm saying? He carried Frodo up that mountain. I cannot. That was just too good.
And his turret is the safer road.
Especially when you're not expecting that.
From there we can regroup.
Little bitty hobbits.
You were quick
saving
enough
the
to trust
world.
the elves. And you have so little faith in your own people. Yes, there is weakness. There
I
is
can't believe
frailty.
this was not
There
in
is
the
courage
movie.
also.
Like,
And honor
it
to
just
be
hits
found.
me all of a sudden.
But
I'm
you
like
will not
drawn
see
in
that.
and watching it and just like, yeah, I remember this. And then like, oh wait, this was not,
Hidden in the
no,
shadows,
they didn't see
scared
this.
of who you are, what you are. I will not lead the ring with an
I just
100
think that it's
leagues of your
unfortunate that there are millions of people who haven't seen the whole movie. What in the world? That's crazy to me. Okay. I think that was it, right? That's all the deleted scenes. Let me make sure, because we just watched the Grey River, and then the playlist moves on to something else. So I'm gonna stop this here, okay? And then I'm gonna start with the appendices for the Two Towers. I'm gonna have to squeeze in a another viewing of the Fellowship of the Ring. I might do that I'm gonna do that soon, just because while I have all of the behind the scenes fresh in my mind from the Fellowship of the Ring, and I know we're gonna move on to the Two Towers, but like I said, I want to do the rewatch, and I will record the rewatch, even though most people might not watch it because I've already seen it. But when I do the rewatch, it will have the commentary for I'll just have like the behind the scenes awareness, inside of my commentary as I rewatch the movie. So it's just going to be a different experience. And it's just for us, you know what I'm saying? The few of us who are still here. It's not for the people who are on YouTube who are just looking for the first time reactions. You know what I mean? This is like we're dwindling it down and we're becoming more of a niche where it's like, okay, we are really fans. We are really into the Lord of the Rings more than most people. And so because I'm just now coming to the party 20 years later, I don't really know how to form a bond with people who are into it like this. So I'm like, oh, well, I can just use this as a way to, just reach out and just to, share my newfound love with other people who have been loving it for a very long time. So I do appreciate you guys, your support, your encouragement, all of that, because let me tell you something. I was not going to record myself watching the behind the scenes and the documentary. I just did not expect it to be so wonderful, right? This is an outstanding documentary. It's the best documentary I've ever seen in my life. Just like the movie, just like the trilogy, like it just, of course, it was going to be to this caliber because it was produced by the team of the Lord of the Rings. So anyway, I'm excited to get on to the behind the scenes for the Two Towers, and then I'm gonna do the behind the scenes for the Return of the King, just because it's so thoroughly entertaining, like because of the fact that they have so much footage. So it's always something new. Even when they're showing the same clip, there's more. So it's different angles. You guys understand what I mean. So yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and wrap it up here, and thank you so much for joining me. Like I said, this whole video was just me talking about, I can't believe they took this out. I can't believe they took this out. I can't believe they took this out. So it was kind of exciting. It was exciting for me because I got to rewatch those scenes, and it's like I said, it's pumping me up and it's making me want to rewatch the movie again. So I will do that when I get a chance, because it's 4.5 hours long. So I got to figure out how I'm gonna, make this happen. All right. But thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all again next week with another video. Okay, we're gonna start the Two Towers. All right. Until next time, let's flow.